And they're off.
In the world of competitive sports,
It was thrilling. It was just thrilling.
records measure greatness.
At the wire, it's going to be Secretariat.
Triple Crown is something that doesn't happen often.
But year after year, those records fall,
Turn at Secretariat. It looks like he's opening. The lead is increasing.
and new competitors climb to the top.
He just took people's breath away. His physical presence was so impressive.
In the spring of 1973, one athlete set the bar so high,
The entire story just it's unbelievable.
his mark of perfection has been standing tall for a half century.
Stride. Just a fluid, perfect stride. I don't think I've ever seen a stride like that.
In one 5-week span, Secretariat captures the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness and Belmont Stakes.
Here comes Secretariat to the wire. An unbelievable, an amazing performance.
All 3 races won by margins never seen.
He is moving like a tremendous machine.
An accomplishment unmatched before or since.
It was just surreal. The stands, everybody was screaming, everybody was on their feet. As he's pulling away and coming around the turn, there's just this pandemonium.
Tweedy remembers witnessing greatness unfold on 4 hooves.
He knew what he was doing. He knew if he got to the finish line first.
Secretariat left his mark on the woman from Ashland during his chase for the Triple Crown.
Long after the last horse was on his tail, he just kept running at his own speed like, I love this. I'm going to show you what I got.
What Miss Tweedy didn't know was how the horse would change the course of her family's life.
He knew he was the king of the heap.
Kate is the daughter of the late Penny Chenery, who owned Secretariat while shattering glass ceilings around the track.
So there were a lot of traditions and customs that she sort of went, not happening. She was tough. She was tough and wouldn't take no for an answer.
Miss Chenery watched her thoroughbred develop into a bronze force at her Meadow horse farm in Doswell.
He wasn't temperamental, he wasn't mean, he was kind of mischievous and high-powered, kind of like Mom.
Kate says no one in the Chenery family predicted their horse would hurtle into history.
A lot of naysayers. But we had faith. We had faith, but it was all hope, you know.
He walked. He was here. It was the greatest horse of all time, Secretariat.
Horse racing pilgrims like James Littlejohn pay homage to the legend at the preserved stable and shed where Secretariat was born and trained.
The feeling when you get on the ground, it's mystique. It's like hollowed ground.
James is confident we will never see the likes of a Big Red again.
There's just no question when you just look at it, the fact that Secretariat holds the track records for all 3 races for 50 years.
You know, once a horse know you and like, oh, they love you, they'll love you back.
Few people got closer to Secretariat than Alvin Mines.
Yeah, he knowing the camera on him now. Yeah, he'll look at it. He'll take a peep at the camera every now and then. Yeah.
The man from Caroline County worked as a stableman at the Meadow when Secretariat was a foal.
And just to tell the people about it, tell people I had to touch him and feel him, you know, it's amazing. Some people don't get nothing like that in a lifetime. So I treasure that, you know. Yeah.
He was named number 35 of the top 50 athletes in the 20th century. Yes, he was very much an athlete. Racehorses are athletes.
Leanne Meadows-Layden, author of Secretariat's Meadow, remembers watching the 3rd leg of the Triple Crown on a tiny black and white TV in her college dorm.
He was put together as the perfect horse.
Miss Layden says with the 50th anniversary upon us, newer generations are swept up by Secretariat's fabled feat.
He's still very much a presence today. Still a winner, the champion.
He was on the cover of Time, Sports Illustrated, and Newsweek, all the same week.
Kate Tweedy wishes her mother, the woman considered the first lady of horse racing, could have lived to see this golden anniversary.
No, this is the Derby. This is at the Derby. She's wearing the Derby outfit. I can tell what race it is by what she's wearing.
50 years may have raced by, but Kate Tweedy says those 5 electric weeks in the spring of '73 remain vivid to this day.
And then afterwards, everybody's babbling and repeating themselves and people are crying. It was just like, wow, we have seen something unbelievable.
12 other horses have earned the rare Triple Crown, but no animal has ever finished faster.
An amazing, unbelievable performance by this miracle horse.
Secretariat, a shooting star with a saddle.
He's now a standard of excellence for all sports. He's considered a greatest of all time.
For I Have a Story.
Today run the most sensational Belmont Stakes in the history of this race.
Just makes people happy. You know, that's such a joy to be able to sort of share this story.
I'm Greg McQuade, CBS 6 News.